Yeah, this is the Farouk Show. We're back out here. We've come a long way, and I just wanted to let you guys know with this channel we're making a few changes and just trying to be more creative with the content, okay? Because I know a lot of you have been asking about certain things that you want to start to see more of on the show, and we're definitely gonna bring that for you guys, okay? So bear with me, all right? Give me time, give me a chance. All I ask from you is to subscribe, hit the bell icon. Let's talk about what we're going to cover today. The world in itself, it's broken in so many ways, but it doesn't mean it can't be mended, right? It can only be mended if a team or a certain people are willing to make that change for healing, for creating peace. But here's the thing though, have you noticed a lot of the things that are going on around us? We find that money itself, how it exchanges hands, and it seems that a lot of people are benefiting from people getting hurt, or poverty is being created. Isn't that sad, right? We shouldn't be living with that kind of mindset. And you know, the saying goes, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Again, we need to change this, and I think eventually we will get to a point where it's going to happen. When? Don't ask me when. I have really no idea. All I know is my hope is that one day, for all of us, regardless of where we come from, there's going to be an abundance of wealth, and there's going to be a lot of good things that are going to come out of all the bad things that we are going through right now. So think of this huge change within us. Think of this, I guess, destruction or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call it anymore because I'm just lost for words. But maybe it's a cleanse, maybe it's a reminder for all of us to start waking up more and getting out there, just like I'm trying to do here in my videos. And the more we do that, the more we remind each other about hope, about peace, about prosperity. That's the only way it's gonna happen, right? Yes, it is all about action. It's all about what we put out there. I do post a lot of videos that are truthful, so I think that is key, being truthful with yourself, whatever you're going through. And the more we do that, the more we can develop as individuals as well as people. So let's do more of that, guys. The only way we can strive is by creating this unity around us, right? That's what we need to do. Just do more of that and making it possible, making the impossible possible, okay? You just gotta believe in that and start getting to work, okay? Getting to work and just figuring out, okay, if we worked on a certain thing and it didn't work a certain way, you got to change it up, right? You're not going to keep it the same, are you? You have to start creating better changes for yourself. So let's do more of that. Not to reinvent the wheel, so to speak, but I think trying to create a better outcome, that's what we're looking for. So let's start doing that. Yeah, let's take a route here. I always got to look out behind me just in case there's any bikes, because sometimes they don't really shout which way they're coming, so you got to really be on the lookout. Ooh, check this out. What the hell is that? Dangling off a tree. Anyway, roll around here. Let me just give you a view of where I'm at. Okay, there you go. That's a better view, right? So yeah, let's do more of that and start bringing better change into our lives. Yes, it is tough. Yes, you're going to go through the cleanse, as I call it, but I think eventually the change will come. We just initially have to be accepting of it, be open to change. Okay. Whew. So I've been doing some walks without recording. Yes, I've been trying to focus on my health, trying to get out more and just eat healthily. I've been told, well, I just kind of like looked into cortisol, so lowering that. That's one of the biggest things that I feel like I have an issue with. So I started eating, as an example, just, I know you probably don't want to know this, but whatever, I'm going to tell you anyway. I would say leafy greens. So I started eating a lot more spinach with my foods. What I do try to incorporate is have more salads than the actual main food itself. So if I'm having chicken, I'm going to make sure I have a big salad and I throw in that chicken, like chop it up, put some Italian dressing, I don't know, whatever floats your boat, okay? So yeah, just kind of more of that, and being a lot more healthier. I'm gonna plonk myself here. Being more aware of what you eat and exercising more, that's definitely a must. Oh God, there's a bee here. Please don't come here. I just sat down. Let me be comfortable. I don't know what it is with bees. They tend to be curious, and they're always trying to figure out what you're doing or what's going on over there. And they run across and they'd be like, "Ooh, what's going on here?" And sometimes that curiosity, it may make people scared and they might want to run off. Anyway, I'm not going to move from here now, so I don't care what this guy does. So yeah, what was I saying? See, I get easily distracted. I was talking about food and just making sure that we're eating the right stuff, making ourselves aware of staying healthy. Because it's no good going for a walk and then suddenly you go for some ice cream. Some people want to eat that kind of stuff as an incentive, but that's not good, all right? So if you're doing that, you know who you are, stop doing it, okay? So, yeah, it's all good. Make sure you're eating healthily. Okay, so what else have I been having? Oh, porridge. Or rolled oats, as they call it here. Oh my God, don't come here. Don't come here. Oh, it's here. See? They're always curious. Get out of here. Anyway, let's check out this bridge. While that bee is being curious and made me stand up. How dare you? Yeah, so we came to this bridge here. Check it out. We are here live and exclusive. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. I do have rock and roll glasses on actually, don't I? These are actually prescription sunglasses. Anyway. Okay, it's all good. I'm getting there, right? Got to get rid of that belly. Definitely got to get rid of the belly. I would say since the beginning of April, I was kind of checking myself out in the mirror, you know, as you do. And I'm thinking, hang on, where did that belly come from, right? So I was like, oh, hell no, I need to sort this out, man. I need to up my game, right? And for all you guys who've been watching my videos, and you may have noticed, why the heck did you not comment about it? How dare you? Okay, maybe you're being polite, okay? But seriously, you need to be truthful in that manner as well, okay? make sure you are. So yeah, be truthful to yourself. I have kept a weight log, okay? So the weight log is very important because that gives me an idea of whether I'm going in the right direction, okay? If the weight's going up, then that's obviously in the wrong direction, right? So it's all good. I think, yeah, I'm not going to tell you how much I weigh, but what I will say is I weighed myself mid-April, and now I weighed myself a few days ago, and yeah, it is kind of going in the right direction, okay? So that's not too bad. And like I said, I am changing my diet. I'm trying to stay away from, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really eat oily foods. Sorry. So yeah, I try and stay away from oily foods. I don't really particularly like fast food anyway, so that's, and most of the stuff that they sell here, it's haram. So haram obviously means forbidden. It's not been slaughtered in the correct manner according to Islamic teachings, so therefore it is deemed haram. We can't just have any meat, any lamb, obviously lamb, sheep, chicken, etc. But obviously if it's we don't eat bacon, obviously we don't eat pork. That's totally haram. Even if that was, I don't know, you're not even meant to eat that. So yeah, it's all good. Trying to stay lean, trying to stay fit, trying to be truthful, okay? And, positive somewhat as well, because when you're truthful, sometimes, you're going to be spewing out a lot of negativity, and that's part of your development, okay? I'm not saying wake up every morning and, call yourself, a fat boy or something. Although I was telling myself, run fat boy run every now and then. But that's helping me, right? Look, I'm getting there, right? I'm not breathing in for all you guys who think I'm breathing in. Anyway, it's all good. What are you guys doing anyway in your neck of the woods? Is it good weather? I mean, today it's kind of cloudy, but the weekend it's been really nice. It's been hot. I've been working on and off, and it's all about data. I don't want to bore you with work, so I'm not even going to talk about that. But yeah, seriously, it's been a weird few days, but I think just like anything, we come to that realization that life is too short and you just got to get on with it. I'm starting to not really care about how people treat me. And I think the more and more I get to that point where I'm either mistreated or I'm taken for granted or people don't appreciate what I put out there, I start to lose a lot more people. Okay, so when you are on this self-discovery journey, whatever you want to call it, okay, you will notice that your circles are going to start getting smaller and smaller and smaller, okay? But that's okay. Maybe you might look at yourself as someone who is unapproachable, or people just don't like you. People don't like your vibe, But again, I don't really care. I really don't. I don't live for anyone else. I live for Allah. And obviously I live for myself. But it's like, I've stopped caring about what people think of me long time ago. Because here's the thing though, let me ask you this. If you are that kind of person, if you really, really think, if you really care about what people think of you, right? Who exactly are you living for, right? That's what I want to ask you. So how do you define that? How do you define how people treat you? And that's what you got to really ask yourself, okay? So let's really dig deep and start to question ourselves. with regards to how we see life, how we approach life, and recognizing these kind of, various attitudes that we come across and how we react to them, right? So let's start to work more on ourselves with regards to that. And I would definitely say, as part of that, we need to start taking care of our bodies more. Our bodies will thank us for this, right? Eventually, when you start seeing the weight coming off. One of my friends, I saw him after a long time, and he was coming through the park, and I think one of his sons getting married, so all the family, it's so cute, all the family are out, they're all walking, and they're just they're trying to get lean for the wedding. So I think the wedding's coming up probably next year, and everyone's trying to get fit, so good for them, really. I'm really happy when I see families trying their best. I'm not going to mention his name because he'll probably kick my ass. Anyway, excuse my French. Whew, what the heck was that? There's some weird stuff hanging off these trees. Yeah, let's get back to the car. Gonna head back this way. I'm not going to go through the woods today. I've seen a fair share of deer, so I'm sure you don't want to get bored of seeing those deer again, even though they are pretty cool. Some of them just kind of hang out. I saw one yesterday, is just kind of laying in the sun, enjoying it. So yeah, let's do this. Start taking care of ourselves, mentally, spiritually, physically, making sure we're eating the right stuff. And it's okay to have off days. I had an off day yesterday. I'm okay with that. Okay, you're human. You are going to have these feelings. You're not going to have, happy days every day. So have an off day. And I think today what I did was just kind of like bring some energy back. I slept a little more. Ooh, wow, I just reminded myself about what happened as well last night. I had probably one of the biggest anxiety attacks. Oh, that was bad. It was horrible. I felt like my heart was literally pounding out of my body. It's crazy. I've never felt like that in a long time. And I woke up and I told myself, what the hell are you doing to yourself? What are you doing? And I got right back at it, right back out here. Started focusing even more, because whenever you have these kind of wake-up calls, right? Call them what you will. You got to make changes, okay? You got to start making these changes, because if you don't think it's going to get any better. Honestly, it's going to get a lot tougher for you. So start making those changes, guys. Start eating healthily. Communicate more with yourself and other people. And be truthful. See, that always happens, right? I was just about to end the video, and of course someone tried to call me. This is the reason why I don't like using phones, because you could literally be recording, you could be in mid-conversation, and then suddenly you get this phone call, and you're thinking, dude, I text you like 6 hours ago, and you're calling me now? Like, for what? Just respond to that text message, dude. You don't have to call me. I don't get how people can just call others just out of nowhere, Like, respond to my first text, and then we'll talk. Right? Dude. Anyway, this is a Farouk show. Stay gold, stay healthy, and as I always say, onward. Take care.